This is the Matrix board, by the way. This is the new Matrix keyboard. So just a little heads up before we get too into this today. This is sent to me by Matrix, okay? I'm assuming, I'm gonna make the assumption just because I'm going by the previous build we've done in the past, they're gonna let me probably keep this. You guys have seen stuff in the past. Most of the boards, I would say like 90% of them I end up giving away. This probably may not be one, or may be one, who knows? We'll see how we, at the end, but just to be transparent, I also work for one of the vendors that will be carrying this, but you guys know me, just like I did the last Matrix board, the Navi, where I was not too keen on it. It just wasn't for me, I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. So just to let you guys know though, so we're all transparent here, you know. This is a prototype though, just so you guys can see, it is a prototype. I don't know what the prototype entails. I don't think there's much different, but if there is something that ends up being wacky about this, I will let them know immediately. But this, I think, will only be available for like 2 days. It has up to 8K polling. I don't know because I didn't research this, but I want to say I don't think I get too many of those in. 8K polling's, you know, keyboards. In fact, I don't think I've ever done an 8K polling keyboard. The most I think I've done is 1K. I don't know what anything else is past the 8K polling rate. I can find out more information for you guys. Perhaps we'll do a longer written review. However, this is a shorter group buy period. Another thing too is pricing. Pricing wise, I think this starts at $550. PCB thickness is 1.2, no flex cuts as you guys already know with most Matrix keyboards. It does have the adjustable USB-C ports. It supports top mount only. But it does give you some types of film to achieve different typing feels, which we can kind of explore today. It does have a replaceable front cover, which is really cool, and it has some really cool accent pieces. Let's take a look at this pretty little keyboard. There's the box. We have standoffs for the PCB, silicone films, so I'm guessing this is just gonna be something for the plate, kind of like what we see on like some of the mode boards, for example. PC films, again, probably for the top mount there, like they said. We have spare stuff, so extra bump-ons, extra diffusers, extra screws, the whole shebang there, which is nice to see. And then we have screws. We have the pretty standard Matrix style plate here, which is, I mean, you guys shouldn't be really surprised by this. Again, I personally don't really mind these kind of plates, although would be cool to see some other options. Don't quite understand the reason. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really get it personally. Like, why wouldn't you just want to have a plate that's, you know, gonna cover everything? But I mean, again, I don't personally mind these at all. That's the plate. It's made of aluminum. We have our PCB. Oh, it's hot swap. You know, I didn't realize it would be hot swap today. Oh. Ooh. All right, I already put a fingerprint on it. That's good. So we actually have, oh, interesting. Does it give you the 6.25 option and still kind of center it over here? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Wait, that's actually cool, centered 6.25? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. And then we have a bunch of different, I guess, layouts to correspond to whatever spacebar you end up using, which is interesting. And then we have an option for stepped and regular caps lock, but that's really about it for this, but I don't think you need much more. And they're just KL hot swap sockets in case you guys are wondering. No, it does look like it supports 7U as well. And it also, like you can see here by the two, here, I'll turn the sound off so we can get better visuals. You know what I'm saying? We have badges next, by the way, in here. This looks like a standard badge. This says Matrix Labs on it. Oh, okay. Oh, this time they put not for sale. Okay, I think they had to do that. They have a little Gundam badge that says not for sale on it. And they have this Matrix badge that also says not for sale on it. To be fair though, I also don't sell any of the Matrix keyboards, so... Oh, they sent Meteorite Gray. I thought they sent this black. Dude, this has some weight to it actually. Oh, this is nice looking. Matrix finishes are always so hot. Ooh. Dude, this is nice, actually. Holy shit. That's what Matrix has been doing so well, by the way. Like, let me flip the camera around here. Matrix has been, like, absolutely killing it with this, right? You have beautiful finishes, On top of the finishes, they've been doing a stellar job of really implementing. You can see all the different lines. I don't know if the camera's picking it up that well. You can just see all the different textures, and then they even have a PVD. They have some really interesting looking weights on the back. You guys should really check out that that Notion list. But this is really pretty, and this is just one side of it so far. I'm vibing with it. Yeah, the finishing on the letters is incredible, dude. Let me actually switch cameras again and kind of show you guys. Look at that. That is insane. So much depth to just the badge on the back. Side profile is basically a box on wedge with just a little badge here, which I don't think extends to the other side. Yeah, the other side doesn't have it. So a little bit of a taper here in the middle. Pretty standard fare, I'd say, depending on the way the light catches it. Pretty standard fare. I wouldn't say there's anything like too crazy about this. And then we have the back, which matches that little blue kind of accent. Matrix is the company to beat right now for finishes on a keyboard. All right, and there's the badge area over here. So I guess if we were to take out one of these badges, like let's take out the Gundam one. That's pretty fun. I mean, I'm vibing with that. Quite a nice finish over here too. We have win keyless versions. Like I said, there's a lot of colors to this they're offering too, which is pretty crazy. PVDing on this is immaculate, by the way. Absolutely immaculate. It's where I see a lot of companies kind of suffer and struggle. It's just really bad PVDing. This is stunning. There's the internal, and again, you can move this to the other side, which is really cool, and just flip the back piece there. I think I'm gonna leave it as right side myself. From your previous statements, what happens when you use too much BDZ? It just gets really sluggish, and sometimes with TXAP stabs, too much of a lubricant can make it just not actuate at all. So then we have two ways to mount this, basically. We have silicone mounts, basically, and polycarbonate mounts. This is just more of a film, and this is kind of like a little sock, I think. Let's try the silicone. Although I don't know what I want to use. Actually, are these basically just socks? They are just socks. So the socks just slide on, basically, and then we would top mount this. And then this one, how would this look? Wait, I kind of want to try these PC ones. They're just pieces of polycarbonate. What do you guys want? Actually, we can do both technically, but should we start with the polycarbonate ones? They're just pieces of polycarb that sit on the top. I guess they're not as vibration absorbing. You know what? Let's start with the silicone. PC, yes? Okay, we'll do PC then. Someone said PC, so we'll start with the PC. We can switch to the silicone ones if we end up hating the PC ones. But I don't know why, I got like a funny feeling we're gonna like these. No mounting points underneath the space bar. Fantastic, thank you. Really appreciate that. So that's really nice to see. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of when brands do that, so I don't really care for it. Yeah, and then other than that, seems like a pretty straightforward build. It's not quite like some of the other boards we've had from Matrix, which have a lot of parts. This JST connector would be for that top LED badge, which is fun. I would assume we use the shorter screws for these guys. So let's use the shorter screws. All right, so if we need, we'll put some bottom foam in this. Oh my God, this looks so good, dude. Hot damn. All right, and I think the only other quality of life thing I'm not really vibing with this board, not the biggest deal in the world though, is the bits for the top mount and the bits for the bottom case are different. Again, just a small quality of life thing, that's it. This is the meteorite gray version. With the exception of the bottom piece and the badge on the top, this is a relatively tame board. Even this is just really cool. It kind of fills this space very, very nice. It's a nice aesthetic. Perhaps we don't go through, actually, is there an easy way to remove this? Oh yeah, there's a little lip here on the bottom of the badge that allows you to kind of just take these off. So if you really want it, you can just grab another badge and probably take off this keycap. And you don't need to struggle because it's magnetic. I really like that feature. Matrix has been absolutely killing it with these things. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice too. And if you wanted a bit of a cleaner build, I guess, you can just go with the standard stock badge, which is, actually, that doesn't look too bad either. Little standard Matrix stock badge there. You gotta love it, dude. Like just the texture on this, the sparkly coating. Yeah, the sparkling coating is outstanding. It kind of adds to the premiumness of the board. But we're gonna put this in today because I thought it would match the theme. I had a weird feeling. I didn't actually open this box up until today, by the way. I had a feeling that we're gonna put another Gundam badge. So I prepped this deep field because I thought this would look nice on it. This set reminds me of a Gundam cockpit. Kind of goes well with the keyboard we're doing today. So what do we think with this set? Does this look cool? Oh, I'm just noticing now the LED. Hold on. Ooh. Wait. That is very nice. I like that a lot. Oh, I knew this was an LED, but I didn't realize there was a trim. See that? Oh, that's really nice. Again, I knew this was, didn't know this was. Oh yeah, Lucy badge from Cyberpunk. That would be sick too. Oh. Matrix added again. Good Anno. So here's what we got that's like killing it so far. Good Anno, like exceptional, not Anno, but good coating rather. Like the Matrix coatings are beautiful. We have a really tasteful badge. I really like this actually. This is, I think, one of my favorite ones that they've done so far. The back is absolutely gorgeous on this. The bottom's gorgeous. The internals are simple. You do get some options of different ways to kind of do top mount, which might be pointless to some people, but it's just nice to have the different options. We're starting off with the PC top mount, so just so you guys know, the PC like little pieces. I think maybe a negative might be the plates. I don't know how many plates they end up wanting to run with this. Probably they're going to stick with just the one aluminum one. So that might be a negative to some people. I do think that the other little not conducive to, you know, a fun build is having many bits on your keyboard. This has Phillips and then 2 sizes of hex. So yeah, this badge is really cool actually. Just the accent on this is really nice. Gorgeous. There's also a lot of beautiful colors with this. And I think there's even, to me, there's way nicer, like this is the blue PBD one. And there are way nicer finishes than this. All right, let's give this a little sound demo now, a little testeroo. Again, this is no foam. This is also using the minimal plate, we'll call it. I don't really want to call it a skeleton plate. And these are JWK black switches. No real working name on this, but I do believe they're long pole. They feel like it anyways. It will be a group buy between the 16th and 18th, and I believe the price is going to be around, or at least starting at, $550. It does say it depends depending on the vendor. Ooh, that spacebar is nice. No smile? Do I have to smile every time? That's pretty nice. If you guys wanted to see the underside of this, this is what that daughter board for the LED strip looks like. In case you guys wanted to see what that looks like here. I think it's actually quite cool with the little Matrix branding there. Kind of wraps around this. I'm assuming, I'm not going to take it apart right now, but all the LEDs should be visible on that side too. Pretty cool. Let's see how this sounds now with the... Wait. I like this more. I even like the way it feels more. It feels fuller. Ooh. Yeah, it feels like a little bit more well-rounded. All the mods sound better. The arrow keys still hit. Ooh, even the F keys sound a little better. I do need to tune some of these shifts and stuff. Let me do that right now. No, I like this better with this. It sound, yeah, I think consistent is the best word for how this sounds now. Let's do the backspace a little bit too. Can you rewind the stream? Actually, technically you can. If you just go into the past VODs, this is actively recording to that. And you can actually go back and take a look at it. Yeah, all the mods sound fantastic on this now. Yeah, there's a slight... Let me hear this, hold on. I don't know if this is resonance or... Yeah, it's a little bit of echoing, I think. This slightest bit, but it's not anything to throw me off, you know what I mean? I like this spacebar in both, but I think there's something special about it here. There's some flex, but you're not going to feel this. This is me pressing really hard. It's a stiffer, stiffer, but slightly soft, I guess. Dude, I think this sounds great. And these are JWK switches too. I think this is a winner overall. Can't say there's anything I don't like about the keyboard. I understand why they didn't use catchball because of the chords being a little shorter. It would have been cool. I think this would have been like a very easy recommend if they ended up going with the catchball. However, I don't mind having 4 visible screws in the bottom. I think it kind of adds to the aesthetic of this a bit. So maybe that's just kind of like, it'd be cool to see, but not really need it. Again, it's only 4 screws too. Quality of this, insane. Color choices on this keyboard, insane. It's a $550 price point. And at this price point here, I usually expect something super premium. You have to. You want to expect something super premium. You know, one thing I do wish they did, though, maybe this is just me. Someone mentioned OG Matrix badges, and I think, because I have a little collection of a few badges. Not for nothing. I think it would have been cool if they implemented maybe a corner of this where you could have maybe put on one of those badges, like those rectangle badges that they kind of normally have. I think that would have been cool. They should have done that on somewhere on this board. But I do like the clean aesthetic of this. This is nice. Sweet though, absolutely sweet. I would say this is worth the pickup at $550. There's a lot of premium aspects about this board, and I don't think there's any compromise here at all. So, peace out, everyone. Love you and goodbye. Good night. Ooh, that spacebar is nice.